اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق وهذه إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. الحمد لله رب العالمين. أفضل صلاة وتم تسليما على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ورضي الله تعالى عن سادة التابعين علماء عاملين وأئمة أربعين مجتهدين مقلديهم إلا يوم الدين. أما بعد. الحمد لله رب العالمين. This is the third Sunday of going over the Matn Ashmawiyya. In this section is part 4 on Ghusl, bath or shower, and it's the Fara'id acts of Ghusl, the Sunnah acts of Ghusl, and the Fada'il acts of Ghusl. The Fara'id acts of Ghusl are 5 according to this text. First is the niyyah. Then the second is wetting the whole body with water. The third is ad-dalq, rubbing the whole body. The fourth is al-fara', uninterruptedly, each part of the body, of the rubbing. And the fifth is penetrating through the hair. You know what I'm saying? Penetrating through the hair and the rubbing the water through the hair till it penetrates to the scalp. That's what makes the 5 fara'id of Ghusl. The Sunnah acts of Ghusl are 4. Washing the hands to the wrist at the beginning of the Ghusl. Rinsing out the mouth. Sniffing water through the nose. Wiping the very inside of the ears. These are the 4 Sunnah acts of Ghusl. The Fada'il acts of Ghusl are 6. Beginning by removing the apparent major impurities from the body. Performing all acts of wudu. Washing the upper part of the body before the lower part of the body. Washing the head 3 times, beginning with the right side before the left, and using a minimum amount of water, and Allah knows best. In performing, the manner in which you perform your ghusl, or when you make your niyyah, your niyyah is the fara'id. You make your niyyah. We always start with the ghusl. You start with the fara'id, with the niyyah, the intention. Then you wash the hands up to the wrists, rinse out the mouth. Sniff water up through the nose, wipe the ears. Then you wet the whole body. All right, wet the whole body, rubbing the whole body, and then you begin so you start with the Sunnah acts, then you do the Fara'id. When you second after niyyah, then you do the Sunnah acts. You make your wudu first, and then after finishing the wudu, when you get to the feet, you either save the feet after you wash the whole body and wash the feet at the end, or you wash the feet completing the wudu. Then you wet the whole body. After wetting the whole body, rubbing, You start the ghusl with the head first, washing the head 3 times, washing the right side, the upper part of your body 3 times, then the left side, the upper part of your body 3 times, front and back, then the lower part of your body 3 times, right side, front and back, left side, front and back. The minimum amount of water that it can be used for a ghusl is actually a jug of water. That's the minimum amount of water you could use for your ghusl, including your wudu. It's sufficient, because with the wudu, you can wash each limb either 1 time or you can wash them 3, preferably 3. But in the context of doing the wudu with your ghusl or doing the wudu after your ghusl, you can wash with 1, and Allah knows best. And the next part of part 4 is the Tayammun, dry ablution. The Tayammun is ritual purification using sand, dust, or other things with the absence of water, when there's no water that is present, that is accessible. Once the water becomes accessible, if it's still in that time of salah, then you make a fresh wudu. You make a fresh wudu. If there's never any water that's accessible, each time you get ready to make the salah, you perform an ablution. You perform a Tayammun. The Tayammun can be performed with the absence of water for wudu and for ritual impurity. You know what I'm saying? You're Janub. Even if you're Janub and there's no access of water, you can still make the salah, but you can perform Tayammun. The thing is, the condition of the Tayammun is that once you come in contact with some water, then you have to make the wudu. You have to utilize the water. You have to make the wudu, make the ghusl. The Fara'id, the Tayammun, it has the Fara'id acts of Tayammun, which are 4, the Sunnah acts of Tayammun, which are 3, and the Fada'il acts of Tayammun, which are also 3. The Fara'id acts of Tayammun is the niyyah. In this case, it is to intend to make salah lawful, because Tayammun does not in reality remove filth, hadith, according to the famous position. It doesn't remove it. It just makes it sufficient for you to be able to pray. You wipe the face, then you wipe the hands up to the wrists. The first is to pat the earth, the sand, the dust, dust from something that is natural, like from the ground, from the dirt, from a rock, like a mountain rock. That's a boulder is something that's natural. It's not something that's from concrete. You poured the concrete. It's not something that's man-made. It's not a drywall, dust from a wall. Unless that wall is wood. Wood is natural. And dust accumulating on it, you could tap it. It's still part of earth. Pure earth is everything on the surface of the earth. Soil, sand, stone, wetland, or things of such a nature. That's what consists of earth. Pure earth. The Sunnah acts of Tayammun are 3. The order, sequence of wiping. Wiping from the wrist to the elbow. Renewing the pattern of wiping the arm. renewing the pattern of wiping the arms. The Fada'il acts of Tayammun are 3. Saying Bismillah, beginning by wiping the exposed parts with the part of the right hand with the left hand all the way to the elbow, then the hidden parts of the hand to the tip of the fingers, like so. After tapping the earth the second time. Wiping the left hand in a similar manner, and Allah knows best, like I had demonstrated. So you make your niyyah, you tap the earth, wipe the face. Tap the earth, all the way to the elbow, because this is still part of one motion. Wiping the hand to the wrist, and then continue to the elbow, because you do the Fara'id and the Sunnah right after, right? In this matter, right? Through the fingers, left hand, in that manner. You know what I'm saying? You keep the consistency, and the Tayammun is complete. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati ma yasifun wa salamun ala mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin wa salatu wassalam ala rasulil kareem. Ameen. Next week I will be recording Shurutul Salah, the conditions for the prayer. And we gradually moving right along through the text. And inshallah ta'ala, we should be completing this series in a few weeks, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I pray that everyone who watched this video or these videos, they derive some benefit in learning this primary text of the Maliki school that's taught in East Africa. That's predominantly in East Africa: Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, Chad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.